Yeah, I actually got all this earlier. That's cool.
Alright, so please, right over here is the mausoleum, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah's final resting place. And then this structure here was designed by a Ghanaian architect known as Don Atta. It was made out of Italian marble, sorry. The structure here, when you look at it, talks about three things. From the base to the top, it looks like a tree which has been cut short, meaning that Dr. Kwame Nkrumah's visions were cut short and he was not able to achieve them all. So we have to complete it. And then from the top here to the down part, it's slanted like a sword which has been turned upside down. It shows peace. And here with our culture once a king dies, we turn the sword upside down to show them our last respect. But once the sword is turned upwards, it shows death. And then we have the black star showing the hope of Africa or Ghana. Please, I went to enter here, check Nkrumah and start to assume out as well. Let's enter. Alright, so please, right over here is the final resting place of Surgical Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. And the name of surgical here means a redeemer or a savior. It's a title we give to important people here in our country. Nkrumah died at the age of 62 years old. He died on 27th of April 1972. We have his wife Fatia all the way from Egypt. Right over here, she was born upon the first. She died at the age of 75 years old. She died on the 1st of May 2007. At the top of the tomb here, we have the names of the three children, Lamal, Samia, and Setu. And then the name of the first son, Professor Emeritus Francis Nkrumah. Nkrumah never got married to Francis's mother. As we speak, they only had an affair before meeting Fatia. So after we are moving straight to the order of the process.
They won't let you record inside there.
So please, right over here was due to the vandalization which happened during the coup d'etat in 1966. And it was said that if Nkrumah was to be in Ghana during that time, this is what would have happened to him. But so lucky for him, he was not in Ghana when it happened. This coup d'etat was led by the Ghana military and police, as well as the CIA and then the angry citizens as well. We have people like General Amankwa Efifa, Emmanuel Kutuka, J.W.K. Halley, who were found as traitors to Nkrumah. They were all part of this coup. And then the CIA. So when this thing happened, Nkrumah was not in Ghana. And then the angry citizens had to bring the statue down, which was right in front of the old Parliament House across the streets. They broke the statue down as well as the ones at the Independence Square. They're all once broken. The head fell off from the body. And then one patriotic woman found the head and she kept it into hiding for 42 good years. So since 1966 and returned it back in 2009. So today we don't know who she is or where she comes from because she kept herself anonymous from the media as well as everyone else. She feared for her life and the family's life as well. So we don't even know her, even till today. Inside here is the audio-visual tunnel, where we are doing more reading on Nkrumah's speeches, as he said on the day he was president, so when the coup happened from 1960 to 1965. And then also we will see or have a fair idea of what's really happened during the coup d'etat on TV as well. Please let's enter. So please, right over here, we have a picture of Nkrumah with some of his favorite quotes that he liked to say a lot. The forces making for unity far outweighs those which divide us. There is no time to waste because we are running against time in Africa. We must unite now or perish, since no single African state is large or powerful enough to stand on its own. Talking about unity, African unity. Over here too, we have the Owari or Mankala that we used to play here on this park during the opening of the park. So this is a very old kind of game that plays here in Ghana. Behind this here, please, we have a spade or a shovel, which was used to initiate the Gota Aluminium Company right here in Ghana. They helped in building the Akosombo Dam that provides us with electricity today. This is what they used to sort parts on the ground before building the dam. Whilst we move, please. Right over here is a kente stripe. This is what we used in making the beautiful kente cloths. And when the queen came to Ghana for the first time, they welcomed this queen, Elizabeth, with a beautiful kente cloth they made out of this, and then presented it to her at the airport when she came. Over here, so we can watch a video of some of the things in Nkrumah did. Let me take it back a little. So this is what happened when he was declaring independence right here on this park. He wanted to prove to the British people that it is our land and we have every right to be on the land which they restricted us on. And this is when he became the first president of Ghana. That was in 1960. When someone asked him why he wanted a one-man party state, Nkrumah responded to this person that he has established a lot of industries and institutions, and he didn't have enough competent people to man them. Many of those people that are in the opposition, everybody wanted to have a few. This is when they brought Patia back to Ghana for the first time during the independence. Patia's and Nkrumah's marriage happened during when Nkrumah was gaining independence for Ghana. So after the marriage, during the marriage, Nkrumah was not even present when the marriage was happening. He was here in Ghana during the stay here, and then he had to send representatives to take over or who represented him whilst he was here. So their first two children, we have Kamal and Samia over there.